Hi guys, welcome. I am going to do a short, like kind of a fun reading, or not fun, but a reading kind of about like messages from your person. I think I'll try to break it up by element sign because I didn't think anyone's going to. I just put that live in case, but I haven't been on for a while. Oh, hi, Ezra. How are you? I was just gonna do a collective reading about messages from your person, but maybe what I'll do is I'll pull those cards first, and then if anybody wants a free card after that, which will maybe just be about 5 minutes, we can do that. Hi, Alpha. How are you? Long time no see. It's nice to see you guys. So yeah, that's what I'll do because apparently people like messages from their person. So I'll should I do that? Okay, how about we do just what's on your person's mind? Let's do that as a quick collective, and then if either of you guys want a free oracle, we'll do that, and I'll record the other thing separately. Yeah, how are things with everyone? What's going on in your lives? Spirit guides, where do my selenite go? There we go. I'm hanging in there. Spirit angels, ancestors, of anyone who comes across this reading in the future or now. What is the collective energy? What is the message they need to know about the person on their mind and what might be going on with them? Okay, they want me to pull from this one. That one's good. Nope, they want me to pull from this one. I can't pull from that one because I just dropped the whole deck. Okay. Oh, okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and let you know information. Okay, so generally we have some energy here about interacting or hanging out with friends or people who are like positive in your life. So even though you might have a person in your mind, you need to maybe communicate that with people you trust, people who are friends, and of course the person in your mind might also be your friend, but also possibly not, because in having those conversations with your friends and people you trust and you're close to, you're going to be able to make better choices about anything that you might be worried about or thinking about regarding the person on your mind. It's also possible that the person on your mind is doing the same thing, where they're kind of checking in with their friends and their sounding boards to figure something out. So let's just see if we can get anything more about this. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, I'm not going to exclusively be doing reversals, but anyway. So in general, if this resonates with you, or if there's some bit of this that makes sense, there's a little bit of an energy of feeling in your head, which is probably why you or the person on your mind is trying to get out of your head by talking to people or thinking about talking to people or looking to other avenues, taking a walk, I don't know, doing art class to get out of their head. In general, they do have a positive opinion of you. You make them happy. They like you, except for some reason, as usual, these readings, they see you as a little bit down and out. They see you as a little bit sad. I'm not sure why that is. This will just be a quick check-in. Perhaps they've done something to you, or they know that they've left you a little bit confused with being in their head, or vice versa. For the short term right now, the direction of this is that it's still going to be like no one's giving up on each other, but there's still a little bit of not enough openness between the two of you. Okay, so somebody might have discussed or brought up like something about like, what is this connection? What does it mean? Can it be more stable? Can it be more reliable? Like, this is what I need, that's what you need, type of stuff. And that might be, if your person is giving you the impression that they're not thinking about that, they are, but they haven't really, I don't know why, but they're not really communicating that to you yet. They're still trying to make a decision in terms of what they see moving forward. So that would be a general collective, just kind of about the energies that might be going on. And somebody has a lot on their, oh, the cards are not in the picture frame, sorry. There might be a lot going on for someone, again, you or them. Might be finishing something up, waiting to figure something out. So that might also be the reason for this period of trying to get a clear, healthy head about things. Okay, I will do a bigger reading like this with element signs maybe later. But in the meanwhile, just because some of you came by and joined, I'm so happy to see you. I would love to pull a free oracle or tarot. Actually, where's my tarot deck with the oracles for whoever? And I'll just go in the order of what everyone is saying hello. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I know most of you are my subscribers, so that'll help me as I try to restart this thing. So, okay, I'm not going to make it a list. I can see there's Ezra. I don't know if they're still here. And Alpha, of course. Shella, Anket, Jazz. Hi, I remember most of your names. And, of course, I remember conversations with some of you as well. So, it's funny how memory works, isn't it? So, yeah, so if you want to just pop in. So I'm just going to do for today, just because it's kind of late where I am, but I'll just do kind of like yes or no things. I mean, I'll pull a tarot or an oracle if you want. Let me see if I can make this a bit higher. I'm very old school here. Okay, I'll pull a tarot or an oracle, but we'll try to do an yes or no. And if there's anything that jumps out, we'll add that as well. Okay, so if you have a question, Ezra, pop it in there. And if Alfred's still here, you can as well. An oracle. Okay, is there any particular oracle you want? Normally I would pick, but since it's my first time back for after a long time, like, do you want like a moonology card or one like from your ancestors or one more about your own discovery? Those are your three choices. Oh, love oracle. Okay. Oh, I saw that. Where did it just go? Oh, okay. 1 second. I just got to go grab that. Will I be able to get that from here? Okay, 1 second. Okay, ancestors. My setup is not conducive to me walking around. Now, where did these cards go? Sorry, guys, I haven't done this in a while. I'm just trying to. Oh, they go here. Okay, a big bucket of. I have like a massive bucket underneath my table with this. Okay, so you want me to excuse me? Well, no, that is a blessing, isn't it? And I don't actually. I've seen some people on YouTube. They have a lot of decks. But usually like in person, like if you have a tarot practice in person, or I don't know if you guys ever go visit people, like sometimes we actually don't keep that many decks. But anyway, okay, so because you've been really patient, I'll pull you one ancestor and one love. So I guess that's going to be a theme for tonight. Okay, that's fine. It's my first day back. So guys, angels and ancestors for Ezra. Let's see. Please give a message that they need. Oh. From our ancestors. So you have this one for you. This one's a nice picture. I like it. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So if you feel like you've been like, have an inner voice that's guiding you or something like that, or you remember something that someone said to you, like a grandma or an uncle or a distant cousin or something that a mother had told you that an uncle had said type of thing. That's really weird, Ezra. I'm actually getting a few hits off that, which I didn't expect I would. to think about those words. There might be something that sometimes you repeat to yourself when you're under stress or something like that, or when you're trying to make a decision, to think about that. Or if there's a song that makes you feel aligned, something like that. So that'll be the one for that. And I'm going to pull you a second oracle. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. So for the love oracle, it's just talking about separation. So that can mean a lot of things. It can mean that if you have someone specific in mind, you know, you're both yearning to speak to each other, or you're yearning to be closer to each other, or there's an actual physical period of separation happening, or it's just about wanting to find a way to be closer. So I wouldn't take that necessarily as a bad card or anything. You'll know how it applies to your situation probably. Yeah, I don't know. You can let me know if the separation one makes sense for you or not. But those are the two ones for you. So hopefully those are good messages right now. And of course, I will try and come back more often, and so I'll do more. So thank you for dropping by and commenting, and letting me pull a couple cards for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, and sometimes with a single one, okay, thanks, Alpha. Sometimes with the single, like, that makes sense, like, you know, because we always have people in our energy, you know, Ezra, like, we also always have people. One second. Okay, yeah. So sorry, I just had to check something. So yeah, we always have people in our energies, and there might be someone you or someone they were thinking about, someone like maybe not where, maybe I don't want to say the word like where there wasn't closure, or there could be better closure, but something where there's just still some emotional needs that need to be met, if that makes sense. Because it can be past energies too, especially the way I read, even lately, because I've been, anyway, for some in-person stuff, like sometimes I just got to pull some cards out first, because like, I don't know, like sometimes there's all this other stuff that wants to come out before the actual message comes out. But anyway, thank you. As usual, talking too much. Okay. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the subscription. Subscribe. Okay. Alpha, an oracle card. Yes, of course. Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, answers. I don't actually have the guidebook here with me. If I could read that too. You know, this is the because I pulled for two for them, I'll do this for you as well. This is the top of the top of the deck box. Is this for that one? Which is the one that turned around for you. It says Animal Guardian. So I mean, it can, and then actually, because there's a lot of people in here, but the one at the bottom of the deck is also Spirit Fox. So trust your talents in changing times is what your ancestors want you to know. So it's interesting that, I mean, they're both animal related. So like that can be instinct related, obviously, because we think about the instinct aspect with animals. But I don't know if you have an animal in your life, or a pet, or something you feel close to. Let me see if I have the book here. Because if I was like doing a full spread or something with tarot, I'd like, what do you call, read through it. But I'm thinking maybe for one off, what it says. So let me just see. I'm just going to look through the guidebook because I'm just reading this one off. I haven't used these ones in a while. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And what does it say for Animal Guardian? So maybe your pets are important to you as well at this time. Hold on, I'll try to tune in a second. I'll just see what it says here for this. 94. Okay. Where's the light? It says, trust the powerful animal spirits within about yourself and your talents. Is there an extended message? Let's just see. It's a card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual. Okay, the medicine thing jumped out, my journey, and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. Okay, I'm just getting okay, I should probably look up Fox for you as well before I move. Hold on. Fox Spirit. 1 second. Where'd this go? That's weird. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just going through this. That's weird. It must not want me to see it for some reason. Oh no, it's the spirit fox. Oh, okay. I don't know if you like any kind of alternative practices or like indigenous or indigeneity type stuff. For some reason that kind of came up as well. You need to laugh a little bit more. So I'm just getting that. Or I guess that means to be happiness and to survive, to get by. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking back. And painting as I do. So if there's like something that you do, like I don't want to get specific right now, but like whatever. If there's something that you do, like a different kind of practice, that there might be some, you might find some solace or comfort in that. Those are the 2 cards. I'm also getting something a little bit like around medicine. I'm not necessarily taking that as sickness or health or anything, but like medicine, it can be medicine to take care of the soul. It could be something specific. It could just be resting. It could be that you need psychological rest, like not like personal emotional rest or whatnot. There is this thing about saying like maybe you've also been operating in a way of like kind of a bit of a survival type thing. I don't feel like, and you'll know best, I don't feel it's like a really hardcore, awful, edgy survival, but there's where maybe you're having to deal with certain patterns that, you know, and you're doing your best and you're actually probably doing a kick-ass job about it is what I'm also getting. But they want you to like just think about yourself. Like Alpha, I just heard this phrase that I was reading the other day where it was saying that butterflies rest their wings when like they stop flying when it rains really hard because they have to rest their wings. So that just came to me for you. I'm not sure. So maybe you've been like in some way you're really putting yourself out there, and it probably or might benefit you to just, it maybe you already are, but this is then just reaffirmations to like to do that. And if you do have pets, you could want to like pay attention to how their behavior is around you, because as you know, I'm sure that they can be very supportive in different ways. Do you have one unusual pet, or did you once have an unusual pet? Sorry, I just got that. Anyway, or one that used to hang around you either now or when you were little. But anyway, and there's wisdom in all of this too. So anyway, this is all about trusting yourself through difficult times. That was longer than I meant to be. Sorry. So that's kind of it. I don't know if that made any sense, Alpha, but you can let me know. And feathers, obviously, there's like a lot of indication and symbolism of feathers here. Wind chimes. I don't know if you have any wind chimes, or you could, or something where you can have some noise with the wind. That could also be helpful. By the way. Okay, cool. Thank you, Alpha. Did you, well, you don't have to answer me, but did you ever have, just because I got through, did you ever have like an unusual pet, or had, or have thought about it or something? Like by unusual, I mean like maybe not just a dog or a cat. Or did your dog or a cat have a friend with an unusual pet? Hold on, let me just see why. Where are you putting that? I don't know why, but if there's anything related to that, like where you did have something by unusual, I guess I mean not the I just said by unusual, I mean not the usual. Excellent. Um, the okay, yeah, they stand by. Oh, okay, wow. So they're protective of you. I don't know. Like I'm getting this. Like I don't know if you're. Anyway, there's something about something that's off the beaten track. So I don't know if that has to do with the practice, like those other types of practices you engage with, and those being off the beaten track, or if it's the pet or the animal. But something being off the beaten track, but it's actually like that's your star seed. That's your sign. Okay. Lots of hits for you, Alpha. I hope things are well. I hope you're going through, if you're going through a transformation, I hope things are going well for you. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope everything's okay in your life. Okay, I'll get through these other ones real quickly. Sure, for sure. Yeah. Yes, I will try to. I will absolutely try to. Thank you guys for all sticking by me, even when I haven't been here. Okay, I'm just going back up to the top and I'm seeing Sheila. Thank you for letting me pull for you, Alpha. Okay, so Sheila, are you still here? Will Zane contact me soon? I prefer to pull when the person's here. So Sheila is not here. I might just go on to the next person. But I'll wait here. So after Sheila, it was Jazz. Okay, so Sheila. I don't know how to Sheila, and I'm just saying Sheila. But wait. Okay, make sure to like, guys. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, so I don't know, Sheila is here. If not, Jazz, are you here? I think Jazz is here. Am I going to get a job? Maybe independent ones. Okay, who's here? Who's still in the chat? It says there's a few people in the chat. So beyond people I've answered questions for. So either, oh, Sheila's here. Okay, you're here. Sorry. I'm sorry, Sheila. Okay, cool. Let me go back to your thing. Will Zane contact you soon? Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Sheila. Am I saying it wrong? Is it Sheila or Sheila? Sorry, the screen's far from me. Okay. Will the person on your mind, Zane or him, contact them soon? Will the person contact? Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is yes and no's are hard. I'm not, so right now these are just cards and these are just current energies, right? So just take that how you will, Shayla. There is, I don't know if either you or the person you're thinking about, there is some energy of being withdrawn or not present, or where you guys aren't maybe in contact as much as you'd like. Someone's going through some kind of a change in their life or transformation, like releasing something. So this release could lead to them contacting you, or maybe it could go in the opposite direction. None of the, just with these two cards alone, it doesn't indicate soon. So but they're both kind of oracles associated with major arcana. So I think something is unfolding the way it's meant to. So I don't see, like, it could be soon. Like the fact, if you know that person, Zane's going through something and they're kind of gone through the worst, not the worst, like gone through a big thing, they might now be in the energy to contact you soon. But if they're still kind of in the middle of it, they might still need to get through it, if that makes sense. I know people just want yes or no's, but that's what I got. I guess I could do pendulums for yes or no's too. But I think when you just do a pendulum for a yes or no, that's, I don't know. I can do that too if people want that, if they just want a yes or no with a pendulum without the description. Okay, I hope that made sense, Sheila. I don't know, Sheila, sorry. And if you just want like a pendulum without any interpretation, let me know and I can just do a yes or no. But usually people's love lives, or not love life, people's human connections are more complicated than that. Okay, so who's next? I think it was Jazz. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me pull a card for you. You can let me know if that made sense or not. I get all curious. I get invested in your lives. Okay. Am I going to get a job and be independent? Okay. Are you going to get, okay. Yes or no? Clear answers only for Jazz. Will they? Okay, I'm just gonna say, will you be able to be independent in the next few months? Will you be able to be independent? Hi, random. Yeah, for sure. I'm just going through on the order of the people. Will you be independent? So I can see that maybe this has been weighing on you, Jazz, but you're asking yes or no. Yeah, okay. So yes, there is an up. Yes, so there's certainly the energy of that. I'm going to start doing this pendulum just for the sake of people's sanity. Yes, there's a sense that I don't know if you're like applying to jobs or you're like trying to manifest being independent and stuff like that, because that energy is there of you trying or the energy around you. But there is also a little bit of like still obstacles in the way. So I guess you said I think in the coming months. So I don't really do time that much with this type of stuff, but the energies are certainly there about some kind of a new beginning. Yeah, just like the potential for a new beginning. That's there. Hold on, let me just check something. Yeah, a new beginning that is also prosperous. Like that is one that can be financially prosperous. I'm just going to do a quick yes or no with my hand. Okay, so yeah, I'm not. It went from a maybe to a no on the pendulum, but I think I see the energy of like of something starting here. So I would say yes, but there are some obstacles that are still in the way. So if you know what those obstacles are, I think what Spirit's trying to tell you, Jazz, is that keep working at trying to dismantle those obstacles, whether I don't know if it's like you're sending out resumes or trying to do interviews or whatever. And even if you're really feeling like overwhelmed and you're like, oh my God, I've done like 5,000 interviews, I can't do another one. I guess Spirit's kind of telling you to just keep going for some reason. Always remember the universe is there for your highest good. So if there's a delay, there must be a reason for it. Yeah. So that came out, Jazz, in the card. Like it came out like that pentacle energy, the potential of a new start pentacle, like it's there. So don't worry that like Spirit can sense that about you. So align yourself with that energy and something will come, but it's not quite there yet. So but there was nothing there that said like that energy is not there. That energy is there, but there's still certain obstacles away. Those obstacles might not even have anything to do with you. They could be external, right? But I think it was a good sign to see that card for when well, I'm just going to double check something. Yes, like that's basically like the ace of, I mean, I'm sure all of you follow tarot, right? So that's basically the ace of pentacles, right? So that's a very good card when it comes to like prosperity and job and abundance. Okay, so I'll just go quickly so I can't spend more time on everyone. Just be like, keep on for a little bit. I'm so happy to see all of you here. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Pratiksha, are you still here? But thank you for letting me pull for you, Jazz. Okay, well, that's good. Then keep working on those projects. I'm sure it'll find a way. So Pratiksha, Benita. Oh, it says Pratiksha, Benita here, and then a random and NF. Okay. Okay, so Pratiksha, thank you. So Benita, Pratiksha, can you write your question again? Thank you, Jazz. Can you write your question again, Pratiksha? It'll just help me to go through these. I know you already wrote it up top. I don't want to lose. Oh wait, I don't want to lose my spot. Oh, okay. Is the relationship being good for you? Oh, is he your soulmate? Okay. Yeah, random. I got you there. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of protection for Pratiksh's highest good. Is the person there with? I'm getting. Actually, sorry. Just. Oh my god. I don't want all these cards, but I'll take note of them 1 second. Okay, so I can tell that you are thinking about this. Sorry, cards come out for me. So you are thinking a lot about if this person your soulmate. Okay. So she is thinking about it. But Spirit, can you give her some guidance? What should she ask, or how will you know? Okay. Spirit doesn't want to say outright to you if this person's your soulmate. So, but they're showing you the High Priestess. So listen to your intuition. I don't know why. There's a lot of cards coming up, Pratiksha, which are kind of indicating like some kind of either past issues or conflict or something that you're like going over and over in your head for. So I don't see an immediate like card come out that says, yes, like this person's your soulmate. And you can also have multiple soulmates and that's fine. So we don't see that right away, but it's also highlighting you to High Priestess, right? So it wants you to really tap into your own intuition and think about that. So one thing is that I've noticed is that if you're asking that question, there is some conflict or confusion for yourself. You might be looking to this person, trying to see how you guys mirror each other or don't mirror each other and something. And so I think Spirit's asking you to cut out the noise and look inside. Sometimes when we ask the question, although we don't have the certain answer, we have some indication. So there's some reason that Spirit's making you wonder if they're good for you, and wants you to resolve that. So if you think they are really good for you on paper and you're hesitating, then Spirit's asking, why are you hesitating? And if there's little, I don't want to say red flags, but if there's things coming up that you don't feel comfortable with, don't necessarily settle just because you want to, unless you want to settle. I mean, that's up to you. But it really wants you, it says to meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. So it's telling you to think about it, okay? It was right before announcing. Yeah. So it's asking you to like look inwards, develop your intuitive gifts, and trust the wisdom you receive. So maybe if you pray to any figure, then you can pray, you can look for signs, you can ask your ancestors for signs, ask the universe to give you guidance as to what the change is. And also just outside of the cards, this is me personally, you can try communicating with him and seeing what the issue is and whether you guys can resolve it. Okay. Thank you for dropping by. I'll try and come on more. So definitely we'll take more questions. Hi, Vanessa. Okay, I'm just going back up. So Benita, and then a random person. Okay, so Benita, did you want to? Yes, go ahead, Benita. And then NF, and then Vanessa. And I might record a video another day. I mean, what kind of videos do people like? Like what is it that people want to know? Like messages from their person and stuff in general? Anyway. Okay, Benita. Does Shan talk about Benita's close friends? Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors for Benita. For Benita's high girl, does the person on her line, Shan, talk about her to his close friends? All right. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna. Possibly. Well, that's weird. Because, I didn't know if that was the case, but possibly is what's coming out with the cards. If they talk about you, you're definitely on this person's mind. You're definitely on Shan's mind. That I can see clearly with the cards. I like it when the cards are clear, especially for yes and no questions. You're definitely on the person's mind. And so if you're on their mind and they're thinking about you, they might certainly occasionally talk about you. And if they do talk about you, it seems like it's fair and it's balanced. Like they're not saying either like really flowery things or also not bad things. Like it just might be like casual comments, or maybe they're trying to gauge how their family and friends like think about you, that kind of thing. But you are on their mind for some reason. You make them, I think they like you, or they like the attention you give them, might be a better way to say it. But sometimes people can be like that. So it might grow into something. I think there's potential there. Okay. I think he keeps it vague and not reveal too much. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, I might have lost that card. Where did I just put it? Oh. Well, anyway, the equivalent of the Justice card came out, like a balance card came out. So that would be accurate, where he's being kind of impartial and fair and just someone, I don't know if he is an air sign or like just someone who has a placement that makes them less emotive sometimes. But yeah, that energy is there. But you are on their mind, that's for sure. And I think if you like this person or a crush, then that could lead to very good things. So come back and tell me what's going on with him. He is keeping it private. Yeah, like in terms, are you asking? I just got the energy that he might be talking, but it will just be very neutral. It wouldn't be something where someone would pick it up beyond, unless they knew them really well. Okay, enough. Thank you, Benita, for waiting around in the light and letting me pull a card for you. And I think there's good energy around Shan, so I think it'll go well. I didn't, yeah, good energy. Okay, so there's NF. Does DW have romantic feelings for you without the pendulum? Oh, and a random person. A random person, are you still here? A random person. They might have left. Okay, if random person is left, I'm going to do DW. Oh, random person's here. Okay, random, do you want to drop your question? I'll do NF while you drop it, if that's okay with you. Okay. Sure. Thank you for waiting. Does DW have romantic feelings? Yeah, go ahead and drop it. I'm just going to pull one for NF while you drop your question, then I'll be ready to go for your. Does DW have romantic feelings for you? Okay, I wasn't focusing on the shuffle, so I'm going to try that again. So DW, NF, I'm getting the impression that DW, for some reason, I don't know if you're quiet or they're quiet, but somehow it's not clear. Okay, they like you, yes. Okay, so DW is attracted to you to some extent. And they, for some reason, there's like an energy of reflecting or waiting or wondering, or I don't know if you guys have a past or this is just a thoughtful person or what the situation is. I'm not sure yet, but they definitely like feelings. Yes, well, they're attracted to you. I'm going to say that they're attracted to you, and so the feelings that come with attraction are there. This is yes or no. So, but there's some kind of waiting or not hesitation, like just a holding, like not a full coming forward energy yet. So even if they do like if your feelings or are attracted to you, it's something where like you might know, but you also might not know. Like it's not a full out energy, although it kind of wants to be full out. So it's one way or the other. Either sometimes there's total obvious hints that they have feelings for you and then it pulls back, or vice versa, something like that. But on balance, there's interest. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There's definitely interest. I could just be their personality. It could just be that DW is like just wants to be careful. I don't know. Maybe just pay attention. Oh, coworkers. Okay, that might make sense. Yeah, there's kind of like a low key like, is this person like really kind of like I'm really cool, or like they come by your desk and they just kind of nod and like fiddle with their hair or their belt or a pen on your desk. I don't know why I just got that, but it doesn't mean that that's the actual thing happening, but it's like, look for other signs and cues to tell you, but I can see there's an attraction there for sure. Okay, thank you. Come back and let me know what's going on with NF. You can look into what kind of person they are, energy. Okay, random. Can you drop your question? Thank you for letting me pull for you, NF. What's NF? Is NF your, oh, sorry. Is my current boyfriend about it? Thank you, NF. Thank you for the like and subscribe. Yeah, Val, I have a few. I think I have a random person and someone else potentially, and then you. But I'll call you out when I want. Okay, is my current boyfriend Abdul your twin flame? Okay. So, okay. Yeah. So anyway, people have, I'm okay with any labels people use. Twin flame, that's fine. So a twin flame journey in actuality, I don't know if you guys want to know this, but a twin flame journey can actually be like really hard. But anyway, spirit guides, angel, ancestors of NF. Sorry, not NF. Let me do that again. I got NF there. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of a random person. This person, their twin flame. Okay, that's interesting because usually I've been pulling the top and the bottom, but for you, for some reason, I pulled this other one. Okay. They're certainly showing that there's a strong connection between you, a random, and Abdul. are your person. But there is something where you're not exactly on the same page. But that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could just be you're two different people, as long as you can find your own compatibility. I don't know if you're there's water energy and earth energy here. So I don't know. Someone is more like is really thinks work and establishing themselves is really important, and someone is a little bit maybe more emotional and likes that reassurance. There is this little bit of an energy though of someone not being sure. So I guess to answer the question about, yeah, sure. In terms of someone asking the question, is twin flame, the energy of twin flame doesn't exactly come up, but the energy of like a strong soul connection does come up. Okay, we'll do a thing for you. Okay, 1 second. I just got to set it up. Do you want me to ask twin flame or soulmate? Okay, I'll ask twin flame. Is dual the twin flame? Is that dual the twin flame of random? Okay, so it didn't actually, it settled more to the middle, but it was going towards no, and then it stopped saying no, and then it went towards the middle. So what that leads me to believe is that there is some connection between you guys, but it might not be twin flame. So that's why the pendulum might be saying, well, this person might not be your twin flame, but that doesn't mean that they're not necessarily some kind of a soul connection, if that makes sense. Like I said, twin flame is actually a very arduous, kind of complicated kind of action, and it usually doesn't happen until you're a little bit older. So I'm not sure what age bracket you're in, but he could be the one. No, the pendulum you shouldn't keep trying over and over again. Like when you do that with a pendulum or a tarot card, because then you're just convincing yourself of an answer. Then you just go, say you do it 3 times and then you wait and you get a yes. Then you're just like, oh, look, I got a yes. Or you keep going no. So that's not really, I know some people will do that but those people are just trying to take your money and time. So the point is you can certainly come back and check again next time or check with others and stuff like that. But be careful of what you convince yourself of. Every time I ask these people to use a pendulum, I'll say, okay, well then that's good. If you feel confident about it, then go with your gut. But it's not about what other people say in their pendulum. He's been acting distant, so I know his right. So and I got that there on the side card about somebody kind of walking away from their emotions right now. So like I don't want to like go into like super deep into yes or no questions, but yeah, I did see that card. If you rewind, you'll see that. So this is just a yes or no. So you can come back next time if I'm doing more detailed ones, or of course, you can always donate if you want for more detailed. But the thing is, I did see that there's a connection between you two. So if there's a connection, that means there are feelings. But I do also see, if you go back, you'll see, like I said, there's like there's an energy of someone walking away. So like look inside. And so, but don't trust, like just because a bunch of pendulums said it was yes and then one said no, don't do that. What do you feel? And if you have concerns, if you feel they're being distant, then you need to fix that, because someone who's distant and doesn't care about your emotions can't be the one for you. Does that make sense? No, it just means it's a card description that just kind of speaks to the fact that someone has other things going on emotionally. I think it's probably best that you speak to him and sort stuff out, like figure out if you feel that he's feeling distant. Maybe he's not. Maybe he has something else on his mind and he'll just tell you that and you can grow closer, right? Yeah, well, I think you're already showing in some of your answers that like there's some stuff that you and Abdul or person need to speak about before you can really assess if they're the one. And I think the cards kind of showed that. And also, I should yeah, okay, yeah. So anyway, like you have to be careful with pendulum stuff about this yes or no stuff. But anyway, but yeah, so I do sense that here. So I think you could benefit from clarifying stuff with him. Because I do see like you guys have feelings, you care about each other, but something has to be sorted out. And maybe you get through that sort out and he is the one for you, right? Things can always work out for you in your favor. Okay, thank you for waiting, Random, and thank you for the like. I'll try and come on again so you guys can ask more. Wait, who was next? Was there anyone left? Benita and if Val. Is Val, are you still here? Is Anna doing good? Uh-oh, my phone's gonna die. Okay. Okay, Val, was your question? Okay, Chinese disco pay. That's the best question. I very much like your thing. Random, did you hear? Yeah, Val, go ahead. Could you mind dropping your question again, Val? Random. I said, like, I won't do another pendulum here tonight because that's kind of more of an addictive personality. And I think it's best for you to touch base with your thing. And I would say that I'm sure you'll find a lot of people online who are going to pull cards and give you pendulums and stuff like that. But just so you know, like I've been doing this 20-some years off of YouTube, and you just I would say take a moment, check in with yourself, and have a conversation with Abdul. If after that conversation you feel uncertain, certainly come back or here or wherever you want to go and try to help yourself find your answers, you know? But like I said before, if you're wondering if usually when people are wondering if someone's the right one, there's a reason that they're wondering that, you know? Like there's something going through their head. There's some issue that needs to be solved. That doesn't mean that they might not be the one. It just means something has to get sorted out. Okay, so I hope that's okay, Random. Thank you for coming by. Is Anna doing good? Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Val, for Val's highest. I want to do that again. In gen, oh, okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay, let's just see. Is Anna doing well? She's a long distance friend. Do you not talk? Sorry, I'm just getting that. Do you not, so you wouldn't know if she's doing well? Okay, I won't do that. We'll look at the bottom. Okay, in general, I get, yeah, they're okay. It's kind of both ways. Like, yes, they're I don't Random, you keep like deleting your messages, so I'm sorry, I can't read them. So we have the I don't like reading the cards. Okay, so if you just want to know the cards, I can tell you the cards. It's just the Two of Swords came out, and we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. If you just want to know the cards, that's fine. I am seeing though that there's like something like there's a lot of positive happy cards with a couple of cards of like punctuated by a card of like trying to figure something out. So I'm not sure what that is. So there's something they're in their head about, but they're also like happy, like they're good. So I don't know if that's just their personality where they like put on a certain type of brave face in some regards and keep like their own personal like anxieties to themselves, or if it's like if it's just honestly something they're working through, if that makes sense. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some insight. Val, thank you for dropping by and letting me pull a card for you. I appreciate your guys' energy. Okay, so there is Chinese sorry, not Chinese Disco Babe. I can't remember if there was anyone else. I don't think so. I think there was just that. Although it's also someone's waiting. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being a new subscriber. I appreciate that. Yes, did you have a specific question? Thank you, Val. I don't know what a random person was saying, but they were saying something. Random really wanted multiple pendulums, but then it'll just be a bunch of pendulums. Okay. I don't know if Chinese Disco Babe is still here. I will wait 5 more seconds, and if not, I will sign off. Or actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just pull a card for Chinese Disco Babe. And then I'll sign off. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Chinese disco babe for Chinese disco. Hi, it's good. What is something they need to know? What is something Chinese disco babe needs to know? Okay, I don't know what Chinese disco babe. I don't know if Chinese disco babe had. Nothing wants to come out. Is it because you're not in the chat anymore? Or is it because the? Okay. I wanna. Let's see. Maybe I'll put. Well. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Chinese disco babe. The Chinese disco babe's highest good. Is there a card with which I can leave them? Okay, so we just have balance for you. I know you didn't put down your yes or no question, so but I mean, there are certain ways that people will tell you if that's a yes or no card, but I mean, technically could be a yes card. So if you have a specific question, it's kind of like a yes card. And if not, it's just about, conserving things and making sure things are equal and taking it, not getting too much ahead of yourself with like self-control or something like that. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Chinese disco babe. Hi, Kaze. Yes, go ahead. Queen. Does Camilla think you're ugly? Oh, no. Well, firstly, I don't even like a question like that. I don't know what you look like, but I'm sure you're not ugly. Okay. And who cares what Camilla thinks? I'm just joking. Guys, angels, ancestors, or Kazi. Thank you for the like. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Does Camilla think you're Does this person find does this person find you attractive? I'm gonna switch that. Does this person okay. Oh no, they don't think you're ugly. No. They don't. No. Why would you say that? It could also be my spirit guides don't always like questions like that too. So it could also be my spirit guides overriding whatever you're feeling intuitively. But it came out very clearly that they don't think that about you. From these cards. So I don't know if that's your spirit guides or my spirit guides overriding your thought or if it's actually what that person thinks. No, I don't get that they think that. Okay. Don't I'm sure you're not. We are all beautiful souls. Okay, I'm gonna sign off here. If there was anybody else, let me know. Otherwise I'm gonna go. Okay, there's one more person. Okay, did you have a question, Kavya Shri? Because then make sure to like and subscribe because I can see the likes and subscribes on my end, guys. So make sure to like and subscribe. It allows me to continue this stuff. So so if you had a yes or no question, let me know and I'll pull you a card. Well, that's nice. It's nice to be in love. What would you like to know about this person you're in love with? Love is special. Can you tell me if there's anything? Okay, so we'll just do for the near term. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of K-Shri, MK-Shri. Is there any possible? There's always a possibility. So make sure to like and subscribe. There's always a possibility. But Spirit, can you please tell spirit guides of MK will send the person she's in love with you together? Nothing wants to come out. Okay, I don't know why that is. Okay, as soon as I said that. Yes, there is a potential for you guys to be together. So that's just potential, but also like, I guess because you're asking that they're not sure, I need to know whether there's any chances for it. Yeah. So yeah, yes, there are chances. There is a chance for you guys to be together. That the card is coming out that way, but it's also pointing out that maybe you should seek some guidance as to maybe why they're not ready and whether you should wait or pursue someone who feels like they're not ready to be in a relationship, or what's blocking them, or and whether those are things that would change in the future. So there's always, yes, there is a chance for you guys certainly to be in a relationship. And I think he is interested in you as well. I do see that. So the next step will be for you to figure out like why maybe he's not ready, or why he's like waiting, that kind of thing. Okay, thank you for the like. So you can come back again next time and ask another question, and we can see like maybe something else. Or I'll try to do some more readings into people. And so when people subscribe, I feel like their energies come a bit more out in my other videos. So, okay. So hopefully that helped. I'm going to sign off here. Oh, his ex betrayed him 2 years. Oh, okay. So that might be why. I don't know if you thought. Yeah, he's a bit protective. Sorry, I didn't show the card. He's a bit protective of his energies. So yeah, but so maybe you can decide for yourself, figure out what he needs to feel safe in a relationship, and if you're willing to wait or give him that, or if he's willing to be interested in you, like whether you guys want to do the work. But certainly there was a very strong card that says certainly there is the potential for you guys to be there. There is the potential for sure. That was a strong card for potential. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for everyone who dropped by. I'll try and come on more often. I hope everything works out for everyone. And if you needed a message, there's this little quick collective about the person on your mind at the beginning. Okay. Bye.